What is going on, Knights? Welcome to a GAC live stream. What's going on, people? We having a good day? We ready for some more GAC action? Welcome to everyone in the stream already. I hope you guys are having a phenomenal hump day. It's Wednesday, right? Yeah, hump day. So, we are here. We are back for some Grand Arena action. Got loads of videos I've been preparing for the week. Got my Datacron video that's coming out tomorrow. Hope you guys are in for a nice Conquest guide coming soon, too, for Cobb Vanth. Those graphics will be ready very soon and for video format. So, got a lot more coming your way. Welcome to everyone in the stream. My man Koyoma, Tiziano as always, Sidious, Jorge, Greyport, Steven, Purple Girly, Shmee. What's up, guys? And on Twitch, Mindfoots and Steelhawk. What is going on, everybody? Hope you guys are having a great day. So happy you came on and needed someone to watch. Literally no one I'm following on Twitch is live. Well, good timing. I'm trying to start a little bit earlier, you guys. Gonna try to keep it for 7 o'clock and at 9:30 so that I can actually get some sleep. Starting at 9 o'clock previously or 8 o'clock was a little tough for me getting up at 4 in the morning. So we gotta adjust to the sleep schedule a little bit, but we're ready for some fun GAC action. And Steelhawk, what is up? Glad you're here. Is this where the Vexatron crack is at Swoga, my guy? I mean, I guess that's... Are you on crack? Because, maybe. We're gonna get cracking very soon. Hit that like button. Some of y'all are allergic to it. Guys, who wants to see Vex get bigger one day? We're still a small channel. We want to explode. You guys know what to do. Nah, I'm embracing the grind, guys. Every day is an honor. One day, maybe we make it to the big boys, but I'm enjoying the process. So, thank you to all who have supported me so far. And we're on the road to the next goal. We hit 9,000. 10,000 is a huge milestone. When I first started YouTube, I was like, I wonder when the first time I'm going to hit 10,000 subs. Is it going to be 5 years, 6 years, 10 years? And we're under 2 years, and we're 1,000 away. So, I'm hoping it happens, guys. We'll see. We shall see. Lord Pork, Sexy Vexy was literally 2 spots above me in the leaderboards before the draw, and we are still not meeting each other. Well, Lord Pork, it sounds like it's going to happen one day. We're very close. Plumbus, my man. Plumbus Grumbo, always appreciate you. #1 Vex supporter. That's a fact. You're definitely easily top 3, top 2. No joke. I appreciate you a lot, bro. Telling you, whenever I try some pretty exquisite coffees, I think of, what would Plumbus have that? What is Plumbus having today? Today, I got my usual, the ice shaken espresso with a little pump of hazelnut and some oat milk, but I'm willing to try new stuff at Starbucks. Greyport, hope you're enjoying all the memes that have been created. Can't wait to see if we get any more references tonight. Yeah, guys. If you guys aren't aware, my one of my closest friends in real life tagged my entire Discord to let them know about a meme channel called Vexatron's Memes. So if you guys have any fun little screenshots of me, or little fun GIFs or little animations that you guys want to create, you guys are more than welcome to. It's a nice way to collaborate with the community and the Knights. So, I'll give you guys a fun one right now that we can work with. So, forgot who it was. Someone I was talking with was like, oh, you should do the Joker impression on stream to show that, like, you know, if Swoga's in a bad place and you're not enjoying it, just always put on a smile. So, you ready? There you go. Joker meme. Vex Joker. That's the Joaquin Phoenix Joker. I hear hitting the like gives the liker a boost in GAC. I have heard of that too, but the power is untamed. But the likes do help. Purple Girly, I appreciate the congrats on the 9K. By the way, what do you call help from alligators? Gatorade. Alright, we're coming with the jokes. Shmee Walker, I appreciate the best of luck. I'm happy you're here. Tiziano says Discord stream. Yes, we'll get to the... I will start it as soon as we get into the game. Absolutely. Did I lose my spot? Where am I? Okay, there we go. Maul Shadow is one of the best series. So happy Kathleen Kennedy's out of the picture. Well, I watched the first episode, was on my way to the second, and I fell asleep. Not because I was bored, because as soon as I hit the couch, Vex has a hard time keeping his eyes open after a long day. So, the goal is to finish the second episode tonight after I'm doing my Datacron video. So, I can't wait to watch it. It was really fun, first one. Animations are great. The artwork is incredible. Odin, what is up? Welcome. And Furious. Happy you guys are here. All the knights are assembling. Hef Pinto. What's up, Vex? Just hit a 2043 in Kyber 2. That's a great score. I hope you can get the win. That's amazing. Watching the stream while being in an airplane. Guys, we are sky high right now. Odin, I appreciate you watching me above the clouds. That's sick. Spread that algorithm to everyone in the plane. Kiriko had such a horrible round. He did not clear a single wall. It was rough for him. Well, probably Pirate King Hondo, Vayne, and probably Ray Ezra with the Yodacron. It's probably what stopped him. Purple Girly, do not worry. I hope you have a good dinner. I appreciate all the support. Just asked if someone's on crack. Yes, me too. Vex, you already swole. How much bigger are you getting? Guys, it never ends. Summer's coming. We're all proud of you. Thank you so much. Steve, what is up? Welcome. Rob's Mad World, 2048 already. Dropped one battle that I should have gotten. Shouldn't have, but got the dub. Nice. Congrats on the win. Vexatron's going to be YouTuber of the Year 2026. One can hope. I would hope so. VR. My man. Vex Army. I love that comment so much. There are so many bad directions that meme could go. Oh, God. I know, but you know what? We gotta have some fun with the memes, so I'm going to drop you some meme content. Vex, when 10k subs? I don't know. The goal is at the end of the month. That's probably going to be virtually impossible, but realistically before my 2 years on YouTube. So by June, I'd be very happy. At the end of the month, I'd be ecstatic. So we'll see. Mac, welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good time. Look in Discord, by the way. Airdrop Vex on the plane. Oh, God. Let's see. Is the Vexatron meme channel updating? There we go. Yeah, I knew that was going to be bad. I knew that was going to be bad. Well, here we are. Have fun. Steven says, didn't have a great GAC either. 2 full walls of GLs. That is not a fun time. That is not a fun time by any means. My opponent set a pretty tough wall over here, so we're going to have to see. Blue Dog, my man. What is up? Appreciate the sick music you dropped the other day. You're straight killing it. KOV and MOV. Oh, God. Kiriko Raid, my man. We're just talking about you. I'm sorry that you had a hard time on GAC. I hope I don't have the same problemo, but we all have those rounds. I have gotten stuck on front walls before. Did you take the look at the virtual camera thing? I took a look at it, but I haven't actually done anything with it. I've had no time. Clark Rowe, OG Clark Rowe, here for the memes. I appreciate you, man. And Rowdy, former almost opponent. What's up, man? Happy you're here. Fenrir, first sub of the stream. Thank you. Welcome to the Knights. Vex ranked 40-38 right now and facing an 8GL defense. Really? 40-38 and they set almost every GL on defense. That's crazy. Plumbus, take your time. Take your time on that defense. I'm sure you can get it done. Blue Dog shredded the master of puppets. Absolutely. Purple Girly, I hope you have a great night, and I appreciate all the support. Final score was 167. Good luck, Ben. Oh, man, Kiriko, do not... It happens, man. It happens. Perfect score. Welcome. Everyone, welcome, welcome, welcome. We're going to head into the game right now and take a look-see at this board. I did take a little sneak peek earlier. It's pretty tough, so you guys know the deal of what we have to deal with. Let me see really quick. How do I do this? There we go. Wasn't showing up before. Got the sub goal on top of the stream, in case anyone's wondering. But we're in game. Plo, what is up? Welcome. Thank you for the best of luck. We're going to need it today. We're actually facing, I'm not sure if they're a viewer of the channel, but they did message me in Discord saying, well, actually, I think they said they enjoyed my content, so it's nice to face a fan. And Jacob, Sexy Vexy, good luck this round. Busy with work, so I can't stay long. Have to catch up tomorrow. No worries, Jacob. Appreciate you just stopping in. Hope you have a good night at work. And always appreciate you. Jerry, I have to just clear my opponents. Ray and Ezra Cal caused me much more trouble than with Ben. Ray, Ezra Cal, no Ben solo. That's interesting. That's interesting. Replacing Ben with Cal and keeping Ezra, that's a definite cook for sure. RLB, welcome. Love all the support, you guys. You guys are being very cool tonight. Alright, let's see. Let's get right into this round. I'm going to make my screen a little bit smaller so I could see the chat. There we go. Alright, you guys probably seen that in the back end, but... Alrighty. Grand Arena time. We went 3-0 last week, so we're starting to climb on this account. It's going to get a lot harder now because it's going to be hard to compete. I do not have Spider Mall unlocked in this account. This account was not super active at the time, so I kind of mishandled it a little bit. I didn't log in every day, but now we're taking it serious. We're full sending on this account. Oh my god, great port. I'm seeing this right now. There's another one. Joker Vex Jedi. Oh my god. Hey guys, if you're not on my Discord, it's a fun time. Lots of high-end GAC players, good strategy, and apparently some memes. Love the in-game name. Yeah, Finir, let's just say I lost to a goth mommy, so now I am a goth mommy, and I don't think I'm ever going back. Maybe once the goth mommy cult gets disbanded. There was rumors that Satil was going to start a new club, like not a goth mommy, like a something else. I have to think of, what's the opposite of a goth mommy? I don't know, I can't think of one. Duff Cake, thank you for the best of luck. Yeah, great port I saw, that's amazing. That's hilarious. Cities is 3-0, off to a 4-2 start myself. Very nice, very nice. That's a great season. So let's take a look-see. E-Girl? E-Girl Satil? That's not bad. That's actually not bad. Amish Father? Oh my god, what's up, Hendrix? Dami Mommy Satil? Guys, don't give them ideas. This might happen. I wonder if there's a few goth mommies in here. There might be. Soccer mommies? Barbie girl? Alright, you guys are straight cooking right now. That's hilarious. You guys are creative. Okay. Let's take a look at the opponent. Awesome player. Message me, join my Discord. Very nice things to say. Mini Rover Winge. From MT _ blue _ milk _ mustaches. So, MT Blue Milk Mustaches. That's a pretty cool name. I'm changing my name to that? Oh my god. That's impulsive, don't you think? That's so funny. Okay. Let's get to it. They are 7-starring the characters. They're going hard AF. 15.2. I am the bigger account, but they have a Relic 10 Spider Mall, so they have that advantage over me. They have the GOAT. They have the freaking Relic 10 Cup. We're screwed. Absolutely screwed. And the Relic 10 Ugnaught. I don't think we can win. Austin, I'm one of the goth mommies. I'm proud. There you go. We have a fellow goth mommy in the chat. Austin. Big shout out to all the goth mommies in Swoga. So this is 8, 9. But the two most important here are Cup and Ugnaught. Without, everything else doesn't matter. It's irrelevant. Those are the two strongest on the roster. Okay. Wow. Very, very good. A lot better than me. Yeah. They did really good for the first time around for Conquest. They have a lot of level 9s. So, the Datacron advantage, I think, is to them. I will show you guys my Datacrons before we start, but they clearly have the advantage. So, if you guys are curious what I'm working with, I have this. I'm telling you, this set was abandoned. I was not playing very hard. I only was doing just to get Satil. I didn't do anything with the farming of the Datacron. So that's what I have compared to my opponent. It's not good. Not good by any means. So we're going to have to really try. Also, Tiziano, I don't know if it's possible. I'm going to have to see. I'm joining the Discord now. I'm going to start the stream. Share my screen. Okay, there we go. I'm boned. He's got a Relic 10 Cup and Ugnaught. Yeah, I'm screwed. If it's on defense, we're not getting through. We're getting absolutely stonewalled. But I did take a quick look at the map because I was curious to see what I have to deal with. So I'm going to show you guys my front wall. kept it the same. I did keep Stranger on defense because without Spider-Maul, bringing him on offense, I don't know much more I can do because I'm not going to have anti-revive. I don't think that's going to do well. I don't know if this would do well against a Ray Ben Ezra. Maybe I should take it off of defense, but I did keep the double tank with Hondo. I think it's very annoying to deal with. I kept OG Hondo with Balin. That's been getting me a lot of holds. Unfortunately, I don't have the Wookiee and Yodacron to do with Ray or Ezra. And this is my top wall. So, nothing too crazy. Gotta get Martha here. Gotta get Moutha here. That's a cool name. I like it. How do you even beat a Ray Cal Ezra team sitting at 300,000 health? Seriously. I would try to gun down Ray as fast as I could. Or as fast as I can. Because there's no Ben Solo to stop her. So I would try to kill Ray immediately. But this is what we're working with today. This is the first time I'm facing a Balin with Dengar instead of Hondo or Marek or Marok. So that's very very interesting team. Probably gonna be tough. Lord Vader, General Skywalker, and double tank Pirate King Hondo. The first time I'm doing it. So I might have to change up my strategy against that team. Then we have Bounty Hunters, Saul Luthen, Keller and Beck, Inquisitor Barriss, and Night Trooper Enoch. Here's the problem. Kylo's going to have a seriously hard time against these two. Like, I'm not a fan of this. Quiggold is, like, kind of anti-SLKR for some reason. It's just really obnoxious. So I might try JMK Watt. But I don't know if they're going to have a hard time getting through the Chode. I don't know. But this I could probably stick to Bane. I want to keep Kylo for here. And then I think I have Jabba on offense. So this is going to be a little tricky. I have to figure out if that's going to be a good idea. I have not checked anything on insights regarding the double tank. I will take a quick look because I'm telling you, this is one of the tougher Hondo teams to take out. But I'm very curious. Kylo's 74. And JMK's 50. So Kylo has the higher win rate. This is so interesting. Does it have turn meter? It does have turn meter. Not an easy one. So, Watt has the lower win rate. Kylo might be the answer, but then I'm kind of screwed for... Then I'd have to deal with an RNG check here for the Ezra. Our Hulk, welcome. I beat double tank today with Kylo. It was not a fun battle. Yeah, I'm telling you. I think you should took Stormtrooper Luke for offense against filler teams, easy full banners. Yeah, I probably should. Now that I have him in a Relics on this account, that's not a bad idea. Is there a reason SOKR has health cross rather than offense? Is that for a specific counter? Does he have a health cross? My Kylo has a health cross? To be honest with you guys, I did a hot utils on this account. He does have a health cross. Don't think that's supposed to be a thing, but it's probably for some sort of speed check. That's a great point. Maybe, I mean, he's very good tanky, but I'd probably put a offense cross. So that's a great question. I didn't even realize. Appreciate the check. Jerry says, Vex, what do you think about gas lead JMK for anti-Hondo? That's interesting. That's an interesting thought. I don't know. I don't know. That's a very interesting idea. All units can't be revived. I mean, the only thing you're getting from the lead is the units can't revive. And then gas gaining buffs. Like the offense and the stacking and the critical damage, but... It's an interesting thought, not gonna lie. We got Anime Joker on Twitch, my moderator for Discord. What is up, man? The Wookiee Chrono Ray makes her thick? Absolutely. I hate it. Hassar. Sup, Vex? Good evening, sir. What is up, man? And I'm seeing... I don't know if the notification popped up on screen, but 6 months for a tier 1 sub. I appreciate you so much. Love all the content. Keep up the great work, brother. Thank you so much. We got Bolter on YouTube and Twitch. What is up? We're about to start. We're about to get going. I don't know about the gas lead. It seems kind of risky. Insane 173% defense. Yeah, that's another problemo. I wonder if that's going to cause issues because he does a lot of debuffs. Falcon, what is up? Thank you for the best of luck. We're about to begin, so you guys are here at the right time. I bring Stranger on offense for this. Yeah, I might have to consider it for this account, but I don't have Spider Maul. That's the one tricky part. I don't know, guys. I think I have to do a risky play. I think I have to afford the risk. And I think this is going to be the perfect cron. Gotta go with some HP, little protection, some armor penetration to deal with their defense, and a little crit damage. I think that's the way we gotta go. And Trinity, welcome. I don't know if I saw this already, but we're about to begin. Look at his history on last round to beat it. Probably gotta be Kylo. Kylo or SLKR. That's a great point, though. I could check. I like my SLKR tanky. Yeah, he's very good. Nexus. I like my SLKR a bit tanky as he scales anyways in the round. Damage is never a problem, in my opinion. That's a good point, actually. That's a very good point, because he's going to be ramping. Maybe the offense isn't super necessary. Maybe you just want him to survive. So maybe it's intentional. Your GL Hondo has a split set, probably from Hot Utils as well. Yeah, probably. When this account was taken, guys, I kind of was like, I haven't put any effort. I mean, I was working on the mods, but they're like, let us help you out. So I was like, go ahead. I have a lot of content to do, real life work, family stuff. So kind of let them take the reins. Hathro, what's up, dude? Vex talking about thickness as I join right now made me do a double take if this was really YouTube. Yeah, I mean, PG-13, right? That's what we like to keep it. But we can still talk about some thickness, you know. Have you thought about Satil versus Hondo? I tried it last stream, and I couldn't really get Vayne down. But also at the same time, I think the problem, someone was telling me that Silva was negating my damage. So, just for fun, let's take a look at some Satil. 0% win rate. Yeah, 0%. So there you go. Black Lion, what's up? Welcome. Alright, guys, we're going to do this. We're going to get started. I'm going to have to make some risky plays, unfortunately, and this is one of them. This is a 50% win rate, but if I don't want to get stuck on Rey, Ben, Ezra, I got to pick my poison, so I'm going to choose this gamble. Double tank, turn meter, max health, debuff damage, Vayne 9, high defense, armor pen, resistance pen, and health. I'm going with a max health protection 3 to be tanky, high armor pen to deal with their defense, protection for survivability, and crit damage to do more damage. So, no more fooling around. Let's do it. This is the most important part. Okay, that's fine. Vayne, number 1. Now I gotta deal. Alright, this is a good sign. I got to put the tank tech. I gotta put techs on both characters, so that's fine with me. I'm going to take the whiff. I want to get to ult. I just feel like I have to move fast. And I don't like retaliate either on him. Like, I don't like how she's already getting dealt already some damage. Is that going to hurt me, the retaliate? Did that already trigger something, or am I okay? Am I imagining that? It's definitely doing some damage. I just got to deal with him. I kind of forgot how retaliate works. It's reflected. Yeah, 20% of the damage back is true damage. Because I was getting it to work in Coliseum today, or yesterday with Dedramiro's team. I was able to get the 100% because of retaliate. Alright, let's see what happens. I want to make sure I get the kill with Cat too. Oh boy. This is where issues could come. It's tanky. Oh boy. Uh-oh. Look at that. Come on, come on, come on. Oh boy. Yeah, guys. Too much splash damage. That's fine. We did what we had to do, honestly. It should be a Ufu cleanup, but I think in the long term, so I don't get stuck, for a tank, this guy does a lot of damage. Maybe if Cats got some bigger hits, we would have been okay. Yeah. It's very tough. It's very tough, but I think for the long term, it's what I have to do. Because I cannot afford to get stuck on this guy. And with my current setup, with Spider Mole not being on this account, it's just simply not going to happen. So that leaves me to do Supreme Leader Kylo Ren here. So we'll see. Pube, what's up? Subbex, currently on 5-star Razor Crest, about to be Gear 11 Mando. Bite the bullet and continue to farm and upgrade or pray for the bundle in May. I can't decide. So, here's the thing. You're going to get Mando for free in a couple weeks. If you follow the Journey quest, you're going to get Journey Guide Mando, which is going to help you get your Executor. So, just take your time. In 2 weeks, I think we're getting the quest. You're going to have him for free at Relics. Do we have any data to counter that Balin-focused Datacron in TW? I haven't seen it on defense yet, to be honest. Benson, what is up? Welcome. Good timing. We only went through one battle. And Sidious says, were you able to target Quiggle for the insta-kill? I'd rather get rid of Vayne. I'd rather get rid of Vayne because his level 9 is way scarier than Quiggle. So I thought that was the right call. Hopefully I can clean this up with... Oh, I don't have Maul. I do not have Maul. Will that be a problem, actually? That could cause some issues. Interesting. Okay. Let's see. Yeah. Bad Batch. Bad Batch. Okay. Let me see. Still works with crew. Trying to think. Will I need the Bad Batch for anything? I don't know. We're gonna find out. Yeah, those Lightspeed tokens are gonna really help. I saw a screenshot of a defense. Someone's having Rey, Satil, Ezra on the same team. Yeah, it's apparently a very, very strong team right now that they're looking into. And Vin says, why is Bronzium so different than Carbonite? I'm not 1 in 6 right now. Everyone has a GL. More than 2 million more. I don't know what to do. Yeah, unfortunately... Vin, that is the early game experience. They make it very hard for early game players to enjoy Grand Arena when they're facing accounts that are 5 million GP more than them and have Galactic Legends. It's an issue that's needed to be corrected for a long time. So all I could say is keep your head up. Try to just build up teams, focus on Fleet Arena, build up your roster, and you'll be able to compete one day. And Benson, we're on Goth Mommy Sexy Vexy. Down with the thickness. I just seeing that now. I did the same Hondo comp with 308% defense on Kron. I am glad my opponent has SOKR on defense. What the heck are they going to choose to use against that? Because they might have to go Spider Mole. Leia beats the Rey, Satil, Ezra team on auto. Well, there you go. Maybe people were overhyping it. Maybe Bo with Bam? Possibly. I could probably use Bo on a different team. Darth Malik, or a Wrangler says, stick Ray time. Stick Ray? Okay. That ain't gonna happen. Alright, let's do 1, 2, 3. And if I could maybe go for an armor pen cron to deal with that defense. I have to save that, though. I have to save that. I have to save that. I have to save that. It's gonna be this. But it's light side buffs on a basic. Maybe this. This seems kind of expensive, too, though. Probably this. It's got crit damage and armor pen. I think that's a good call. Looking to see how J-Mail works against Balin Kron. It's a little iffy, not gonna lie. Biggest lie ever. Leia got destroyed the second you don't crit. Oh, against the Sutil team? I placed it round 1 and people destroyed it. That's good to know. Rich. Anyone peeped Emilia Jolie, the goth mommy? I have not. I need Leia against Gio Sokatano, Ezra, Woyang. Yeah, it's not an easy team. Not an easy team. Alright, let's try this cleanup. Hopefully this is worth it. Telling you, he's annoying. He can't get stunned when he has his thing. I don't want him to steal damage immunity, so I'm going to chill. Alright, he didn't have it up. Misplay. I didn't have 20 stacks. Kill? Now I can do it. Alright, that's a kill. Very cool. But I did make a misplay. You should do that when you have 20 stacks of Edge of Madness. You're not gonna kill him right from just auto attacking. Defense up with that much defense is not gonna be fun. It's a lot of turns. Don't agree? It's so funny because last 3v3 season, this was like the go-to counter for Pirate King Hondo, and now you can't even do it unless it's a cleanup because of Vayncron. They were like, yeah, we need to make Hondo kind of strong again, so they gave him the most busted Datacron possible, and there is Hondo stealing the damage immunity. Nope, not 20 stacks. That's 20 stacks. Get rid of that speed. That's a lot of buffs for him. I hope I have enough to do this. I would really like Maul here, but I just simply do not have him available. Just want the assist. Come on, we're getting there, Malicos. Alright, he didn't do his thing. Right here. Okay. Obviously, we don't like having to do 2 shots. That is not what we like to do here. But in this case scenario, that is the best situation for me. Because dealing with Rey with this freaking Datacron is probably one of the strongest teams in the game right now. No joke. I've been using Lord Vader on Balin Focus Datacron, especially if that OG Hondo version. Yeah, I mean, I don't have to deal with it today, but I think Jabba should be fine against the Dengar version. I would hope. We're going to see. But I have to do this now. I gotta figure this out. I would love for Sutil to work against this. I think I tried it on one of my accounts. Got destroyed. Got destroyed. If he gets his exile off, and like, you're just absolutely boned. I'm waiting to use the True OP Cron for next GAC. Yeah, he's going to be getting a lot of offense. I'm doing that Datacron review video as soon as GAC ends. Before bedtime. What did I get tagged in? Alright. This is what I wanted to do. Because everyone's saying, like, you got to do Stranger or you got to do Kylo against this. And obviously, I think the banners are going to be trash. But I don't even think defense is important. Is Terminator even important? I don't even think Terminator's important. Lad, have a look. Holy, have a look at what? I used Satil for a cleanup on Jabba. So that's I'm sure she could beat Jabba's one shot too. Christopher Light, hey ho, is at Stranger with Ezra Hoyang and is what? Oh, is what stronger with Ezra Hoyang? Ezra Hoyang Datacron or Wookieecron? In my personal opinion, the Wookieecron. In my personal opinion. We had Rollcrons. That's true, too. That's true. The Attacker Cron and stuff. T-Max, I saw Satil had a decent win rate versus Balin. Not sure if Balin focused Datacron, though. Don't have insights. I got it to work the first day. I was able to beat Balin right away with Satil and a Terminator Cron. But that was with the regular lineup. That wasn't with Dengar or OG Hondo, so that's another question. But, alright, guys. This team, probably the strongest team in Grand Arena right now. I'm not even kidding. So, we got to bring in Kylo. Hopefully, this is still a one-shot. I just think the banners are going to be so bad. That's the problem. So, we go first, which is great. I'm going to do this. I'm going to stun you. I'm going to lightning you. I'm going to siphon here. I'm going to build ultimate. I hope she doesn't kill Rey with a whirlwind. That would kind of suck, right? Why? Had to go for Rey. How are we outspeeding her? She had half a Terminator bar. I'm not liking this. This is the worst possible situation I could be in. This is literally the worst situation I could think of right now. Do I ult? Is my ult gonna kill her? Because she's gonna get ult. This blind is the biggest problem at the moment. This is what I... Oh, you guys can't see the time. Hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna lap her. I'm too fast. I'm telling you, her turn meter is too low. I was faster in the battle. You guys can roast me right now. I am not ulting. Okay. Thank God. Thank God. I knew it. I freaking knew it. I said, like, she's gonna have... I knew it. The turn meter was too much. Yeah. Even that sucked. I mean, that's a horrible banner win. Well, I'm gonna move this sub goal over. It's too in the way of the timer. Let me go right here. Yeah, we managed that win. Thank God. Fast Eddie, what's up? Welcome. Had to 3-shot my Ray, Ezra, Ben, Leia, then SOKR, then Ufus. Damn, I'm telling you, the team is insane. I honestly think Queen can beat this team, but with Wampacron. I think so too, but there's an RNG of Ezra, Exiles, Padawan, Obi-Wan, I think. When you want the actual percentage on the turn meter bar, I know. That's what we need. Stratus, 6 years later, we're still playing the guessing game with SLKR and Ray. I hate it. I hate it. You would think the turn meter bar would help, but it don't. Those are the two raid boss teams down. Like, that was as ugly as it could get. But we have to do what we have to do. So here's here. Tanky. Relic 10. I could just Bane. There's going to be an Ahsoka back there, I think. Maybe sub-goal bottom mid. I could probably do bottom mid, but I also want to make sure I don't... If there's any shorts I can make, I don't want to mess up the shorts. Funny how Ray still gets called a bad GL. I don't think so. I think she's one of the best Grand Arena GLs in the game, by far. Ended as it should have in the movies. At least you got that. Yeah, yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Lore accuracy is always nice. Alright, I purposely leave Jabba on offense for this. Because you don't want to deal with it. I don't need anti-revive. Can a Balin team get stunned? I'm curious. Are they immune to stun? Can't tell. I'm pretty sure Kylo can stun him. Relic 10 Ray, Ben, Ezra making me climb and stay in Kyber 1. Yeah, Pro Waffle. It's a nasty combo. For sure. Christopher Light, Vex, you are a top 20 player for me global. Really? I mean, that means a lot. My highest rank is 22 in the game, so I appreciate you saying that. Ray single-handedly won us our TW. I will forever love her. They just... Yeah, Ray is my first Relic 10 character, and no regrets, guys. Mo wants me to use Satil, but what if we see a Satil, a stranger team in the back? I might need that. A banner stealing team, Seer Maul Malik goes with IG90 Crom. That was a pain. Wow. That sounds like a very rough combo. Honestly, you're right. What are your thoughts on Cobb Van? Do you think he'll shake the meta? I think he's going to be very, very interesting. I think he will. I just don't know if it's like a meme team. I don't know. He auto-cleanses stun. That's why Esokara works. Ah, okay. Jedi Knight Luke stun didn't work for me against this earlier. Yeah, you know what it is? I think you're right. I think you're right. But this is saying... the stun can't be evaded or resisted. You know what? I kind of want to try it for science. I'm going to use this Datacron, but just for a science standpoint, right? I'm going to do it. I think I was going to do this anyway. Dodge. Okay. So she's kind of left open now. I kind of wish I had more thermals. Didn't matter. I have doubts, so I'm not going to waste that. Oh boy. Let's get some of these banners back. Oh boy. Okay, we're good. Can I get a 57, please? Bring him back, bring her back. Full banners, there we go. Nice. Looks like they are immune. Max for Lord Vader? Doesn't say undispellable, they're immune. Alright, I guess they're immune, guys. Just SOKRs is not, I guess. Yeah, a lot of people are going to have Relic 10 Ray. She's... Any Galactic Legend or character that's really good on defense, I think deserves the relic, the higher relics. There we go. Cool. Alright, what is this? Turn meter. I've always wanted to try it. But I don't know if they're... Oh, they're only Relic 5. Never mind. That's too much of a delta gap. I was going to say maybe. Maybe with the Gar Saxon Mandalorians, but not against that Relic Delta. I kind of need to figure out what's on this back wall. Because I could use Satil. I could use Bane. Maz is a little risky, I think. It's a Relic 10 Vader, and they have high protection. I did get it to work last time. It was full banners. I think this is what I used last time, too. Or was it a light side turn meter? Let me see. This doesn't really do much. I think I went with a turn meter with critical damage. I think this is what I did. Wasn't this one. It actually might have been this one. I don't think I'm going to need potency. Use Moss for Lord Vader? Yeah, I'm going to try it. I think I want to save my Bane. But I just want to see what Kron could be smart. The crit damage is only going to be applied in the beginning. There's no armor pen. I guess the extra protection is nice, but... I'm not targeting another droid with my thing at the start of a droid. Is that gonna matter? You can re-roll the 6 on Ethano for the 100% turn meter gain. It's a big help. Yeah, I have to take more, I gotta take more time into re-rolling the level 6s and stuff for this, but let's try to do Maz. I know if I had Quiggold here, I'd feel a lot better, but I kind of want that light side turn meter. I think it's pretty nice to get out ahead. They have the cooldown reduction 3, which is kind of scary for Lord Vader team. Always is. High protection means they're tanky. They're going to deal some damage. It's a good stat check for them, but we're always here to try some things. This worked out last time. I don't know against the Relic 10 Lord Vader. Okay. I just want to get the heal immunity. Okay, we're alive. Okay. Okay. Gotta go right now. Gotta go. Wait, what? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Don't hurt him, don't hurt him, don't hurt him. Oh, no. Yep. I think that's it. We were so close. We were so close. He's just so tanky. Okay. I'm looking at it again. Why didn't we get an assist with... I'm checking this. Why didn't we get the assist? Did anyone notice that? When I did Ethano's assist ability, no one assisted. But no one had days. Maybe you guys can see something I'm not? Yeah, SM33 did an assist. Think it can't attack out of turn if they have dots? Is that what it is? Hold on. Where does it say? Trying to see where it says that. You have kicks, not Ethano. I brought in kicks because of the heal immunity and the potential revive. It only calls target ally to assist if the target enemy isn't a Sith. Is that true? Is that true? Is that really in Kix' kit? Hold on. I gotta check this out. There's no way. If target enemy is Sith, their cooldowns are increased by 1. Otherwise, call target... That's so weird. One line of text. One simple line of text. That's crazy. Well, there you go. I needed higher armor pen. I needed more damage. I wonder if Ethano is better than Kix there. But I feel like Kix is kind of there to help you get a revive if you need. But, alright. Not a good start. Putting my force powers to use, playing GAC, KOTOR, watching the stream at once. That is some serious dedication. That sounds like my type of night. We're going to be friends. Alright, it's time to do it. I kind of wanted to save Bane in case there was a crazy Ahsoka team in the back, but I'll figure it out. So we're going to have to do this. And I'm running a little bit lower on Datacrons now. So I got to be a little smart. Offense and crit damage. Alright, let's try it. Let's see if Bane can do it with the IG-90 Kron. I don't know. I feel like Bane is always, like, just needed for Lord Vader. Alright, that's kind of nice. Oh boy. He's gonna die anyway. Ah, not good timing. The disarm's gonna just mitigate our damage, yeah. And now we have to deal with Order 66. With the Attacker Kron, this always made me scared. But there's no Attacker Kron, so let's see what happens. I just don't like when I have Order 66 on me and Disarm. It's all about right here. Gotta get a kill on CX2. I don't see it happening. Watch, Bane's gonna fail. I gotta get to another round or it's done. I gotta survive another turn. I might be able to survive. Might. Come on, Bane. Come on, come on, come on. He's gonna start to ramp. Don't have the roster or Datacron depth to kind of go about this. Jeez. Alright, just target Lord Vader, whatever. I don't like that. He's hitting really hard now. Oh boy. Come on. And you're gonna heal. Come on! Thank God. Obviously, whenever in doubt, go with Bane, but like, that takes forever. And he was hitting hard. I fly dad. If the ally in the leader slot is a non-Galactic Legend Pirate support, Ethano has Foresight. Attack again and call allied kicks and Quiggle to assist. Interesting. So you're saying that's better. That might be better. Mikey Mike, my man, welcome to the stream. I've seen that as well. Not sure why it happens. Yeah. Maybe Vader's kit, it does not happen in Raid. I don't know. Took me over 4 minutes with Bane last round? Damn. I've started to sour or soar on Bane versus Lord Vader. If CX gets dodges, it starts to get haywire. Yeah, that's the biggest RNG with the battle by far. I use Sith Eternal Bane nowadays versus this. I guess that's pretty good use. Titila's felt way better. Yeah, I agree. I agree. I did Bane versus Lord Vader last round, and CX2 took no damage for 5 minutes. It was crazy. I wonder how they were modded, Plumbus. I'm curious. Since I did that, I can afford to do a solo now, and I don't need anything crazy. So just a little bit of health on gas, that's it. I've dropped, so I gotta pick up the efficiency. They could also be trying to bait Sith Eternal here. It's a possibility. Been some pretty bad drops tonight. The first one was understandable. Did we have a second one? Yeah, we did have a second one. What was the second one? Nick, what is up? Hey, Vex, Ahsoka solo cleanup. What would you use? I might have missed it when you said it. I would probably use Bo-Katan against the solo Ahsoka. She's so tanky, and if she's high relic, it's very tough. Alright, we're doing it. We're going to try to keep it a 68. I probably could have done it again. Yeah, I didn't play that right. I'm going to have to ult. He's too tanky. We'll take the 58. I was going for 59. That's what I wanted. It's a little too sketchy, in my opinion. Too sketch. Not good. Not good. Realistically, probably should have started with Bane and Lord Vader. Accepted this here. It is what it is. I'm hoping this is a tougher back wall. Okay. We're cool. There we go. So... Ooh! That's... Okay. Oh, you see? You see? I told you. They baited Sith Eternal. They're like, we're going to put gas up front. He's an efficiency player. He's probably going to go for the efficiency. Use Sith Eternal on the gas. Boom. Satele on defense in the back wall. So, this is where it gets a little interesting. Great mothers. Leia? Or vice versa? But this guy. Let's get down to business. Pizza, extra cheese. Damn, that sounds good. Thank you for the follow on Twitch. Welcome to the Knights of Vex. And if you have any more deliveries, come on over to my house. I love some pizza. My Bane is not reliable versus Lord Vader. I have timed out multiple times. Yeah, but I almost did. Tiziana, my butt was clenched that entire time. You're right. All right, this is an interesting one. This is what I've been doing too. Scorch apparently causes complications, so I'm gonna have to go a little bit more expensive on that one. But let's have a little bit of fun. If I didn't have Satele on my roster, I would probably do Bad Batch. But we do have Satele on our roster, so we're going to use Satele. I actually bumped up Revan to Relic 8 to add a little bit more survivability, just in case that counterattack decides to be a little mean. So I purposely saved this Kron for Satele. 25% turn meter, high protection. It's the way to go. My Revan is modded to 330. Wish he was higher, honestly, but he's right. He's faster than my Satele. That brings her at 271 protection, which is pretty nice. We'll take a look at these stats really quick. Christopher Light, Wampa can win against gas. Oh, Wampa solo. You know what it is? I'm like so locked in on Wampa Kron going on any other character besides Wampa. I forget to use it. But that's a great idea. Can Balin Skull Datacron beat Sith Eternal? I would think so, Nico. Absolutely should. Maybe start bringing Stranger on offense, especially because Satele counters him. Yeah, I could, but the plus... Here's the plus. My opponent sets Satele. Then also, the problem is I don't have Spider Maul. So I don't know what he's going to do on offense compared to defense with that. Ended on a 2033 with 2 drops. Keep your head up, Hugsy. That's not bad. And SGA, welcome to the stream. I'm doing very well. I hope you're doing well. And El Poppy, one of the OG GOATs. Still the GOAT. Welcome, my man. JC's going not bad. I've had to make some tough plays, but having a blast. And Bob Grief, welcome. So this Maul, I'm always curious how opponents mod their Maul. If it's full health, I think it's correct. Yeah, there we go. Full health with the modding and speed. So, not bad. Pretty tough. Stranger. Speed. Health. Crit damage. Pretty similar to mine. I'd say exact, honestly. Star Killer. Speed set on Star Killer. Speed set. Crit damage. Offense. Alright. Let's let the Old Republic, the master, the Grand Master of the Old Republic, cook against the Stranger. Okay, this is good. Now, I hear everyone fails in this opening play. If he counterattacks and eats you, you're cooked. He did not counter, so I don't know what's happening. I mean, that's an absolute breeze. He's marked. I get the perfect defense. We can't get insta-killed. Can't get stunned either. And now watch this. I really, like, anyone that's failing, I don't think it's... I hope it's not misplaying, because now he should realistically never take a turn. This is crazy easy. Back to 100% turn meter removal. Now, why didn't Star Killer counter there? I love how she locks down single targets. Like, they literally cannot move. Stun. It's like one of my favorite things. She just does crazy, crazy stuff. Look at that. 100% turn meter removal when they're stunned. They can't do a thing. They're permanently locked down. Hadouken! $100K. Goated counter. Absolutely goated counter. I had Starkiller counter and kill my Jedi Knight Revan match one when I marked him. What was your Relic level, Duramana? I'm curious. Satil's animations are awesome. One of the best in the game, in my opinion. He countered me, but Relic 8 Jedi Knight Revan survived barely. I guess you gotta bring a little... I mean, the high protection cron should help, realistically. Took Revan the Relic 9 and Bastard the Relic 8 for this team. No regrets. Doing good, thanks. Just used Satil this round for the first time. With 250k base protection, it cooks people. I'm a happy camper. Yeah, I think Satil is 10 out of 10 fun. Relic 7 Revan versus Relic 10 Maul, so not favorable. Alright, a little bit of a delta. 30% counter chance. That might be it. 30% is still scary. It's not 50%, but it's still something to consider. Alright, let's see what we're going to do next. I kind of need to try Great Mothers, actually, against Satil. Probably going to try Great Mothers. Let's check out this Datacron. 82% protection. That's pretty good. So what I think I have to do is 1, 2, 3. It's got to be a Terminator Cron. And the defense does not matter because they're going to be dealing true damage, but the critical damage is nice. I just think that the turn meter is very, very important because I got to counteract their turn meter. Let's see. Revan is modded for speed. He's 322. Satil went with full defense. Or didn't go for speed. They just went for defense with health. Interesting. I got Revan to 118k health and 40k protection. I've been able to take a counter from Starkiller. Okay, good. He's got to have some survivability, it looks like. I think Great Mothers is 50-50, not going to lie. I've seen some losses. We're going to give it a shot. It's my first time doing it, so I think what I want to do is doom Satil and kill Revan first. I think that's the plan. So, first time, got to try it. Okay, I think that's what I want to do. I'm going to go all in on Revan. Okay. Am I doing this right? That wasn't even close. That wasn't even close. I didn't feel scared one time. Is there RNG in that counter? If anyone has any insight to where it goes wrong, I'm very curious. In what context do you play Marin over Spirit? Whenever you need like a lot of cleansing, I'd say with heavy debuff, heavy teams. Satil should not be on defense either. Should Stranger anymore? Yeah, apparently that's not the way to go, Plumbus. They're offensive teams at the moment. Neo Riker, LOL. Guess skill issue for some people? Maybe. You misplaced the Doom? Well, George, if I Doom Satil, that removes her protection and the whole damage is cooked. So, I think you gotta make sure you Doom Satil and kill the sides. Because she can't really... She relies heavily on her protection, and her team has really good cooldown reduction mechanics with attacking out of turn. So I think that was the right play. Great counter 2-0 against Satil with Great Mothers. Mikey Mike, nice. Jolie is the fail point. Ah, Jolie, okay. That's good to know, Sixth Line. I don't think so. I've seen them setting Jolie, and Jolie can still revive even if they're doomed. That's probably the issue. Looks like you gotta kill Jolie first. I think people go straight for Satil instead of Jedi Knight Revan. That's probably the thing. RNG of the misclick? Maybe. Not you is the only way to misplay. Ah, okay, okay. People, I think, try to doom Satil, nuke her out first, but Revan just carries after with his mark. Yeah, there it is. That's probably the issue. Doom Satil, kill Jolie first. Gotcha, yeah. That seems like the strat. Just quickly checking the top wall to see what I need to do here. Probably Inquisitors. Let's see, have they attacked yet? I don't think my defense is going to cause issues for them. I think they're going to be fine. Maybe my Balin team can cause an issue. So we got to deal with this. This is interesting. I don't know if my... What's it called? I got hair in my mouth. Ew. I don't know if this IG counter is going to work here. It's tricky with Scorch. It's very tricky. Just out of curiosity, I'm checking. Yeah. This one's not as easy. This is actually tough. 50%. 50% with the IG88 counter, so I don't know. I'll have to think about this one. This one's a little tricky. If you win, I say every time Vex is right. I don't listen to other people. And it works for me. Also, perfect in Kyber 1. I hear you. I hear you. Does Scorch stop DTMG? It's not too good. It says 56%. But again, that could be... That could be a lot. It's 56%. I don't really feel like using Leia here. I would have loved to use Great Mothers there. So what I'm going to do first is I want to take out some of these other teams so I don't have to think too hard later on. So my obvious go-to for this, and this one's weird actually. Now that I think about it, they replaced Seven Sister with Marok, or was it Second Sister? Ooh, Ludog with the 5 gifted members. Ludog, thank you so much. Congrats to all the new Knights of Vex, and big shout out to Ludog for the 5 gifted memberships. The first one of the channel, or not the channel, of the stream. Sorry, first of the stream. Thank you again. We're doing it. Do I have Balin? Balin's on defense, unfortunately. Inquisitors are always really good here. One, two, three. I would love to try to get it a higher banner win, though. Wait, do I have this team on offense? Can I use them on something? Maybe I can. I have no plans for this, so you know what? Let's go ahead and use the Inquisitor. I don't even need to, though. The Gaming Fox, thank you for the sub on YouTube. One step closer to 10,000 subs. 10,000. If you guys are new here, probably mentioned this a ton. There's a bunch of giveaways if we hit the 10,000 mark at the end of April. Google Play card, iTunes card, Vexatron early merchandise, new video games unwrapped of random. Bunch of giveaways, fun stuff. Elias, thank you for the advice. I appreciate it. And for the heads up. I really appreciate that. Christopher Light, fun fact. Barris got over 90% win rate against Saul with Kyle. Is that a fact? If that's the case, that's really, really good value. You know what? I'm going to use it. I want to make sure I don't play around with it. I want to make sure I try to see if I can get good banners either. I wonder if Marok stops anything. Looks like they're not getting heal immunity, but that opens up this. I think her attack can't be evaded, so I'm going to just chill for a sec. I'm a little scared right now. Yuma, thank you for the sub on YouTube. I'm a little nervous. I'm a little nervous. Damn, we're getting eaten up. Can I stall? This might be a good opportunity to stall. That was terrible. That was absolutely terrible. Horrible. Maroc there was interesting, I'm not gonna lie. Blue Dog says, waiting for Vexatron hoodie. Can't wait. Yeah, I can't wait too. Trying to find the right dealer. I want to make sure you guys get some good stuff, not like any cheap stuff. Alright, that was not the banner win I wanted. Not by any means. Okay. Next up. This guy's always annoying. It's probably going to be the Mandalorians. Very tough team if you don't have the right counter. We have Lad. Are you going to have snapbacks available when the Vex merch drops? Definitely. I want to have snapbacks, hoodies, t-shirts, wristbands, headbands, tanks for working out in the beach. We got some really, really fun stuff I have planned. I just really want to make sure it's high quality. Really fun stuff. Where are we with the music? Okay, keeps pausing for some reason. Alright, Bo-Katan. Turn meter for sure. I want to make sure I get out ahead of these guys. They are no joke. The zombie bros are scary. They have ramping offense, so... Quick bow battle, and then we'll get to the other stuff. Go here first. No. Tanky. Breach is nice. Except he's gonna... Oh, okay, that worked out. Alright, don't steal too much, man. Got this stunned. Cool. Breach? Daze? Breach? No. Don't want them stealing banners. They're not getting a lot of crits. Not that I was worried for the loss. I'm more concerned for the banners, and I don't think it's working for me here. Maybe. I gotta get one of those light side level 3s that give you health and protection recovery with a buff. It'd be really good for Bo. I think he's more, like, obviously Night Trooper's scary, but I don't like his eating mechanics and the blight. They're just not landing crits. There we go. I wonder if this is going to end up being a 56. Or a 57. There we go. I was not expecting that, I can tell you that. I will take that. So, dealing with some of these easier teams. Sith Empire is going to be next, that's always a go-to for me. And the Kron I'm going to go with... Maybe Turn Meter. With Resistance Pen? Do we deal physical? We deal physical, so Armor Pen is better. Turn Meter, a little health. We'll take it. Yeah, Vin, good win. Thank you. Okay. Buffs on a special, crit damage, Armor Pen. High defense. We deal true damage, so it doesn't even matter here. Very basic. I don't think that the Sith Empire need anything from Mace. So, I'm going to do this on purpose because they have blind. Oh, wait a minute. This isn't even Mace. That's Keller and Beck. I thought it was Mace. My bad. Uh-oh. 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 I'm just gonna do it. Okay. 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 That was so mean. Please don't kill Bastila. I feel like she's gonna be in her ult soon. These buffs on a special, man. These buffs on a special. You see the evasion, what it's doing? I'm not landing anything. Counterattack him. Wasn't a crit. Shock. Alright, at least it wasn't a dodge. I'm saving that. Gotta get that removed. Oh boy. Taking longer than I anticipated. By the time I used it, I would have had it up already. Alright. Doesn't matter. It's not like it's a... It shouldn't be a tricky battle. It shouldn't be. It's one of my favorite animations in the game. I have to admit, they really slam dunked, wink wink, the Old Republic animations. Let's see if you have a little bit of health steal with this. We might be able to get her back up. Might. His protection is another thing. Come on, Bastila. Maybe this does more health steal? 382? I don't like this. The blind isn't really helping. Let's see, you're gonna land some debuffs? Or just steal banners? I need corrupted battle meditation again. I made it worse. I made it worse. I could have had a 56. It's fine. Her health steal is kind of low, if you ask me. This guy's annoying. But I think you are able to save Wampacron. I think Wampa should work here. I think. Look at that defense. Look at that defense. This is what I mean. I'm probably going to come out with a video about like Relic 10s, about who are the best Relic 10 characters in the game that aren't GLs, and talk about it. And hint, hint, Luthien Rail is one of them. Stratus says, sucks that Malgus' lead works against Mal because of the crit avoid. I know, they're like counteracting each other with that stuff. Yeah, we're gonna see. I don't know. That was looking scary for a minute, Ludog. You're right. Camborkin, hey, I started a nap on a W stream and woke up to a W stream. What up, Vex? Nice. Appreciate it. Yeah, it's been fun so far. Trying to cook a little bit. And fives, you the goat, Vexy. You're the goat, fives. Oh boy. Oh my god. I think we lost. I think we lost. Oh! No, 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 no! How did he get exposed? How did he get exposed? Ah. He was so close. I just did Relic 10 recently. It's going to be scary with the new Cassian team. Oh, yeah. No joke. I'm going to come out with a video. You're going to see a video probably on the off week of GAC of the top 10 best Relic 10s, I think. Obviously, just from the information that I've gathered and my recommendations for you guys. I'm going to do non-GLs, though. Went better than you thought? It was close. And Vin, not doing the main account tonight. No, I'm going to do that tomorrow morning before work. Alright, well, we have a solo there. Wow, we've been dropping. We have been dropping. Not a fan of it. What do I want to try? I wonder if this has any use on offense. I used kicks already, didn't I? You think this has a chance? Wampa was close. I could take Luthen the Relic 10 next. I didn't do Maul or Stranger yet, though. It's all dependent on, like, your situation. But a Relic 10 Luthen is very good because his decoy scales off of him. Put Bane on the list, too. One of the best Relic 10s I've done, too. Oh, yeah. You know what? I'm going to start writing down this list. I have a couple. I have a couple in my head. Hold on. Whipping out the Vex notebook. Let's see. Let's see. You know what? Let me know. I'm curious. Let's have some fun. In the chat, you guys list characters that are not GLs that you think are really good Relic 10s. Because I have a couple in my head that are obvious. That, like, if you guys, you know, excluding Galactic Legends, the best. I think that's fun. Ezra has to be on there. Bingo. Relic Delta will get me on this one? Maybe. Way too much damage. You don't think this will work? Luthen, Bane, Ezra. Well, that's already... Yeah, that's some of my top 10. Yeah, I mean, absolutely. Let me see. Vayne and Quiggold for the meta currently. Jedi Knight Anakin would be brutal. Jedi Knight Anakin, that's interesting. Darth Revan, Bane, Queen Amidala, Ezra, Padawan Obi-Wan. Interesting. Revan, Ezra, Queen. Well, you guys have literally nailed a lot of my top choices. Satele Relic 10. That's an interesting one. Did I see a comment saying Trench? You mad lad. Drogon, Malicos, Starkiller. Those are all really good options too. Drogon, R2, Queen, Poncho Bros, Darth Revan. Can't forget Queen. Yeah, Queen is definitely up there. It's been a minute. Hope you're doing well, Vex. Darth MDL, I hope you're doing well. I miss you, man. I miss our, being in the same guild. You're an awesome player, and I hope you're killing it at VDO. Really, he was my former TW officer. He's a really good guy. Maul Hatefield. Yeah. Ezra, Bane, Drogon, Darth Revan, Queen, Spider-Maul, Ben. Satele, Darkseid Rey, not to die on offense. Interesting choices. Great mothers. Great mothers. Oh. Ugnaught Cup. My bad, guys. You know the deal. I'm telling you, a lot of you guys have nailed the top 10 on my list. Let's see. It does work, but it's, it has kicks in it. It does work, but it has kicks. Clone Sergeant? Luthen? Yeah, Luthen was mentioned. Yeah, James, Luthen's on the list. Thugnot. Thugnot. If you need advice for videos, ask chat. I mean, yeah. Guys, I want to open up a little bit. I have a top 10 Sith list. Like, I'm going to start doing stuff like that, like top 10 characters, and I think it'd be really fun to do. All the dark side clones. Not bad. Chrysanthemum. When I post a video, it's going to be for my personal opinion about the best ones, but I'm so curious about the community input. S. Bovo says, Dr. Afra has made the most impact from what I've played so far. That's cool. You know what it is? This might be controversial. I feel like putting Relic 10 on a Galactic Legend gets kind of boring, because, like, obviously they're the best characters in the game, but the more fun Relic 10s are the characters that aren't Galactic Legends. Those are really fun to apply, so I want to make a list for anyone that's looking for a little boost in their roster and also have some fun for a Relic 10 that isn't a Galactic Legend. You know what? Let's just have some fun. This Grand Arena is looking slim already. Alright, I'm going to keep reading chat, but we're going to do this really quick. This could be a hardcore fail. I don't have kicks. I'm just trying to have a little bit of fun. Yeah, a lot of fun. Okay, hold on. Guys, we got a raid from Calvin. Awesome. I didn't even know he was streaming on Twitch. Calvin, thank you so much for the raid, my man. Appreciate you. Hope you're doing well. We were talking about you last stream. Guys, how did that work? Savitar402, thank you for the follow on Twitch. And again, guys, everyone coming from Calvin's stream, welcome to the Twitch chat, and I hope you had a good stream. CX2 specifically for Invasion Mastery. That's an interesting Relic 10. If you're going by strict numbers, every tank in the GI team first, and then after, more important tank. Oh, okay. Let's get down to business. Art Van Delay 44, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Oh, Galactic Legend, my bad, Tiziano. I didn't know what you meant. Do a top 10 currency icon? That's an interesting one. What is the coolest looking icon? Is it a Zeta? Omicron? What is the prettiest icon in this game? Derek Jackson, one of the... Honestly, I think he has the record for the first comment on every video I post. Derek Jackson is always the first person to comment on my videos. What is up, man? I hope you're doing well. I don't have kicks. He says it's not going to work. You gotta believe, guys. You gotta let the guy cook. Where can I use Bad Bats? That's kind of interesting. They hardcore failed for me last time, so I'm so scared to try them here. They're not gonna work against this team. I have a solo Saw who's preloaded. Leia and JML are the GLs remaining. And I have Queen Amidala. Someone said Galactic War currency looks like Tasty on a red. My god. Oh my god. Am I in trouble here? Does Queen Amidala get smoked? Reva Relic 10 shuts down a bunch of my usual counters for her. It really made me think about taking her. Reva. Reva's an interesting one. She is a tank. I'm curious to what other high-end players think of Reva. The new Cobb Bantha icons, are they nice? I gotta check them out. Gas could be a good Relic 10, but I think since he's not a tank, he won't benefit from the 30k protection. Yeah, I don't know. I think anyone that spawns a decoy is going to do sick. I'm not recommending Tusken Raider, but like Queen Amidala, Luthen are going to be amazing. And honestly, after facing Fatal, who had a Relic 10 Luthen with a 300% defense cron, kind of scarred, and it made me very intrigued to increase the Relic levels of him. New Bad Batch work against GL Ahsoka Tano. I think they gained too much turn meter. I think. See all those tanks you're saying are already, I'm already out Relic 9? Yeah, they're all good. I gotta think about this. This is a little tricky. I gotta think about this one. You're saying DTMG is, I feel like it's risky, but I'm gonna have to do it. Let me cook. General Grievous Relic 10 for the max health. Muddy Paws 1911. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Knights of Vex. Don't I usually use Afra? Yeah, the win rate's a little sketchy. And this is a Relic 9, so I'm a little worried. That's right, gotta be first Vex. If I had the funds, I would be a channel member. Do not worry, Derek Jackson. Your comments that help the algorithm, they support me. I appreciate you so much. Reva isn't the one who dies first. It's more like Grand Inquisitor dies, game over. Yeah, that's true. Mon Mothma. That's interesting. If she was a little bit of a better character, possibly, but I feel like Luthen is so good with Mon Mothma. Doesn't even, like, with Saw, that Luthen's priority. New Batch doesn't even work in Raid. What are they going to do in GAC? They have helped me in certain situations, I'm not going to lie, but I get it. They are all really bad in the Raid. Your DTMG isn't going to work. Armor Shred. Alright, you guys are making me nervous. Alright, you guys want me to try my OG counter? I'll try it. Here goes nothing. Alright. This isn't the best win rate either, so if I don't get any crits, I'm screwed. I gotta get crits. That's a crit, but he's tanky. Oh, reset. We're getting crits. Hold on. Wait a minute. My crit chance is too high. 68%, that's why. 68% crit chance. I think I'm dead. I think I'm dead. I think he has his big hit. I'm not dead. Weehoo! Okay. Tiziano, you're right. Sticking to the OG counter worked. The critical chance is everything. I have 68% critical chance on that mod, or on that Datacron. That's a rare occurrence where critical chance really matters on a cron, where it's not a bad stat. Captain Rex Relic 10 incoming. Azizel, Captain Rex Relic 10. Interesting choice. Relic 10, I believe, in no specific order. Queen Amidala, Luthen, Malicos, Balin, Spider-Maul, Ezra, Stranger, Bane, and Darth Vader dual Zen. Not a bad selection. Not a bad selection at all. Is there anything missing on that list that I would think of? Satele is a pretty good option, but she's more offensive. I guess just take an infinite number of turns works. When it works, it works. I kind of wanted to use Bad Batch today, but it's not going to end up happening. I don't own most of those, just from what I've seen all the content creators. Yeah, no, they're great characters. No fracture? I guess, yeah, lightsaber. I guess there was no fracture. I don't know. I think he has both Omicrons. Howard Aura. Am I scared? Always. Never change ruining system or some... Yeah, I hear ya. Yeah, Plumbus, I was shocked. I built the IG-88 Datacron also with 90% critical chance. There you go. There you go. That'll definitely get you a crit. Relic 10 Nest. I say maybe 4 or 5 years ago. With 5 Kyber Relic tokens available, that makes you want to use them on Afra. Yeah, Afra's got a really big resurgence, and especially with the introduction to IG-90, she's very good. All right, what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to use my 2 GLs on the bottom, but we're going to go with Bad Batch here. And just let Bad Batch have some fun. Because I've been having more fun with them. I didn't give them credit in the beginning, but they're actually a pretty solid team. Saw Gerrera is just always the worst. I don't know why. When I think of shaken here, call me weird. Shaken, my mind always goes to ice shaken espresso. I don't know why. I'm a weirdo. I just really like coffee. But every time I use that ability, I'm like, I'm shaking my espresso off of Crosshair. There we go, 35. And ships are probably going to be... Yep, that's standard, all normal. Okay. I guess I can afford Leia here. So, new Cassian just scrapped Saw. Yeah, apparently. I think Saw is going to be more for early, mid-game. And then you have Cassian, who's more... Well, actually, everyone's... It's weird, because now... Early game players can now experience what end game players can experience. So maybe that Cassian just completely takes over a Saw team. Maybe. We're going to have to see. Unscribed streaming didn't fracture either. Interesting. Is he bugged? Nate Dogg, hey Vex, got my first Kyber 1 championship on last week. Thanks to counters I've learned from you. Thank you. Hey, congratulations on getting to Kyber 1 and getting to the championship. That is amazing. Nate Dogg, you got everything that it takes to stay there. So keep it up. Does Relic 10 Hux help with survivability on an SLKR squad? I'm sure it helps a little bit, but not worthy enough to be a Relic 10 in my personal opinion. I don't think he's going to be, maybe for his capital ship one day, but I haven't used Finalizer in so long. I don't think it matters. Okay, I don't have turn meter, so we're just going to go, well, that's also my Calcron. Let's just go with the Focus Datacron for Darth Vader Dual Zen. I should probably set this on defense. I keep forgetting to do that on this account. But this is turn meter, more damage, Hoyang, high protection. So, that's what we're going to do. I like Torples in 5v5. Mine is 12k offense. Hits like a truck. That's crazy damage. Relic 10 Ben Solo makes it harder to get rid of him. That's also a pretty good one. Would I be open for testing the camera towards the end? Maybe, Tiziano. It depends on the timing. I have to make sure I record my Datacron video. Would you like your martini shaken or stirred, Sir Vex? Shaken. Bad Batch Crosshair has not failed me for Stranger. Yeah, James Smith, it's a phenomenal counter. I've been having so much fun with it. Neo Riker says 40 pattern recognition Vex. There we go. I like the sound of that. I wonder if it's better to keep Saw then run like Mon Mothma with Cassian if that works. We might see some interesting splits. We might see some cool stuff. We're going to have to see. Okay. It's a lot easier without Ezra. Not a lot of thinking. My first 3 Relic 10s were Rey, Ben, and Ezra. Not bad options. Not bad options. Mine were Rey, Darth Revan, because those 2 were guild requirements. The only guild requirements that I've had, my main account, were Rey and Darth Revan. Ones that I've done after, Lord Vader, Spider Maul, Ezra, Am I missing any more? Let me double check. Let me go on my phone. Might be missing a couple more. I think I have one more, maybe? Leia. Oh, Ahsoka. So, it's... Sorry. Rey, Darth Revan, Ahsoka, Lord Vader, Spider-Maul, Ezra. I think those are my main account. Let's see if I time this correct. I did not. I did not. Oh, counterattack me? Ah, nope, I didn't time that correct. Oh, he has exile. We're still fine. Okay, I go here. I wonder if it's... Oh, I read that. My guild wants me to farm Inquisitors, Phoenix, and CLS. I am currently farming GL Leia. The guild is really good, though. They want that by the end of April. What should I do? I need Relic 8. Oh, man. I would just... If I were you, I would be very open with your guild and communicate. Like, hey, I have no problem doing this Inquisitor farm. I just want to finish this current project that I'm working towards to get my Galactic Legend Leia. And I'll proceed right away. If they're open to listening to your, you know, feedback, I think communication is everything. Just let them know that you're on your way of doing that, but you want to finish your current plan. Relic 10 on random Sith for Bane. Relic 10 on Bane's a phenomenal option. I got you, Vin. There shouldn't be any major pressure. Queen, Rey, Lord Vader, Ezra, Ben is the order I've done, but I'm at low on keypads and brains, but I do have like 200 Relic 10 mats. Wow. I would gladly trade with you if I could. I have Potato Head, Rey, Lord Vader, and GL at Relic 10. Those are the good ones. We want most of the defensive GLs that are hard to kill. Like Jabba, I wouldn't put Relic 10 on right away, even though he's a defensive GL for the most part. But those are really good options. You know what? I don't even have to use JML. I'd rather use the actual goat of this game, Queen. Yeah. Who am I kidding? First Relic 10 was Revan, Cup, and Ugnaught. Yeah, not from PAX either. Right, Greyport? My first was Pirate King Hano because I was abusing the bug where he made the game froze. Oh, well. On mobile, I know what you're talking about. I wouldn't have done it for that reason, but I get it. But it's fixed now, so. But still not, he's not a bad Relic 10. What's going on here? I was like, what are we doing? Relic 10 Leia has absolutely saved me in GAC. She's a W all the way. Yeah, we keep forgetting about Leia. Leia's a great option, too. That Darth Vader Duel's N Focus Datacron is still causing me issues when I'm using Darth Vader Duel's N. That level 15 isn't activating and is looking broken when used on offense. Yeah, something's going on with it. Apparently, he wasn't landing Fracture today. So I'm not sure what's happening. I should have saved the AoE, but we're okay. Yeah, anytime, Vin. And, you should have Phoenix and CLS from Lightspeed tokens you were given from the Journey Quest. No, you're absolutely right. Do they mean a full CLS team? Because you gotta gear up C-3PO, Han Solo still. Those take time. Alright, full banners. So, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna keep chatting. We're gonna speedrun ships. I'm just gonna do, like, practically full auto. We're gonna do some free-to-play account, chill a little bit, and then I'm gonna go record my Datacron video. And then tomorrow morning, I'm getting up early to do my GAC main account. So, let's just stick to some efficient ship wins. Nelson fam, welcome. Just hopped on. How's the match going? 2026 is your year. I hope so. I hope so. It's been a really fun start so far in terms of content for the year. And the GAC's been going pretty well. Not perfect by any means, but I'm having a ton of fun. Loving having a Wednesday night with the Knights of Vex. Nothing better than that. But I hope 2026 is my year. We're going to see where this goes. It's April. On the road to 10,000 subs. Got loads more content for you guys, and I'm having fun. That's the most important part, is that I'm having fun and you guys are having fun. That's the number one thing we're here for. The Kamix, the Cody Kron is scary. I fought it for the first time last round. That they dealt a lot of damage, more than I was expecting them. Yeah, I kind of knew the team was going to be strong when I was doing the ranking of the Datacron video, but it's not going to be as powerful as I thought it was going to be because of the way they worded it. It was worded horribly, so they ended up giving the mats back because of the confusion. So I will admit, the wording of the Datacrons recently have been really poor. The last one, the one that I'm doing tonight, I've had the PowerPoint set up. It's a lot better, but the previous ones were really bad. With the Inquisitor token, I think a lot of guilds are telling people to get it done since it's near the free to get Reva shards. That's fair. That's fair. Yeah, you mean you do get them all at Relic. It's just getting the Relic mats is kind of... Getting all of them to Relic 7, or at least 5 of them to Relic 7, is a little bit of a chunk of change. But obviously, it's good to have guild goals and to get your Reva. It's just a little bit pricey in terms of the Relic material. But they did add signal data to... Oh, wow, I didn't get the 77. It's the first time that's happened. I think the Fracture might turn off when Emperor Palpatine dies. Is that what it is, Neb? Is that what it is? You know what? There's so much complexity to these kits, I just don't know anymore. It's hard to remember everything. It's a great, great point. Okay. Full auto. Talk to you guys. Relic 10 Ezra is good to stop Relic 7 Drogon one-shots. Yeah, I actually bumped my Drogon on my main account. I think he's Relic... He might be Relic 9 now. Let me see. But here are things that you got to be in mind for, or keep in mind. And I've noticed it in TW. There are certain characters that you have to bump up from Relic 5 to Relic 6. Jyn Erso, Embo for TW. Like, those are two characters that I couldn't fully use the Datacron because they're only at Relic 5. My Drogon on my main account, let's see, is Relic 9. So... Looking at my main account right now. Multitasking. And if I look at my Relic 10s just from before. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 Relic 10s. I have a drop, or 2 out of 3, since the Vayncron every match. Between Relic 10 Power King Hano and Vayncron. No reroll, 200% defense and 50% health. It's really tough to get through. My only Relic 10 is Darth Revan for easy climbing. Yeah, Mikey Mike, honestly, the most important thing, make your everyday life easier. Does everyone need a Relic 10 Darth Revan? Absolutely not. Does it make your life easier? Absolutely. So, in the grand scheme of things, it's worth it. So, that's a good option, and I'm happy that you're hoarding for in case they require for anything. Roster reviews? On an off week of GAC, definitely. Derek Jackson, GG's, man. Appreciate you hanging in for a little. If you guys are enjoying this stream and you have a little bit of a second of your time, don't forget to hit the like button, guys. That helps your favorite creator or the creator you're watching, Vex, out a little bit. And maybe we can get a little bit bigger of a channel and do some more fun giveaways and get a little bit bigger. George says, can I have your opinion where to do all 3 of my Lightspeed tokens, Relic 6? So, it really is dependent on what your farming goals are. I think... I'm always going to recommend, personally, the 3 Peridia units. Enoch, Night Trooper, and Death Trooper Peridia. Those are really good. They give you half the team for Great Mothers. They help you go towards Galactic Legend of Ahsoka Tano down the line. And they have a event where you get really, really good material. And they're Chirotech heavy. They're hard to get. So I really like those 3 for the tokens a lot. Assault Battle, very good rewards, great team, great 3v3 team, build towards Great Mothers. So those are great options. Padawan Obi-Wan, Master Qui-Gon. I think the most important thing for early game is to build those Assault Battle teams, you know? Sorry, I'm just seeing this now. Austin says, I beat Queen Amidala in 3s with this Cody team, by the way. That's crazy. You know what's crazy? You know what's even crazier? I don't see a lot of Queen Amidalas on defense, but if I were to, that's insane value. Darth Vader duels only work when Palpatine is alive. Gotcha. Gotcha. Speaking of fun, I hope they revamp ships and battles a little bit. Yeah, the ship meta is a little stale at the moment, I'm not going to lie. Nelson Fam says, other streamers are mentioning you more. Don't forget to like the stream, y'all. Well, that makes me feel really good. Thank you for the support and for the likes. I'm curious, what streamers are talking about me? I know Scribe is super, super generous to me, so I know Scribe is always doing me very clean. He's a good guy. But I'm curious. I'd like if every fleet had a specific ability that you could equip a team with. That's an interesting thought. That's an interesting thought. By the way, this score is trash for your boy Vex. This is not what Vex likes to say. But it was a tough board, and we tried. We tried our best. I'm looking forward to when Spider-Maul returns, so hopefully I can have him at least unlocked at 4-star. We're going to have to see, or however they're doing it. Are they doing 7-star unlock for him second time around? This causes issues because it requires you to... It's just hard. I wonder, now that I think about it, can this team, without Spider-Maul, still take out that Rey team? That's the biggest question. Because if that's the case, maybe I take this team off of defense and try. What Star Wars characters do you think would enjoy playing Swoga? Starkiller. I think Starkiller would like it. Who else would like it? What Star Wars character would enjoy playing Swoga? Probably Luke Skywalker on Tatooine when he's not busy fixing power converters. Who else? That's a great question, Stratus. I gotta admit, you got some awesome questions. I appreciate you. You really got some good ones. I have to think about some more. You can check in bot on Discord. You're joking, by the way. I didn't get a crit on Ezra 3 times in 3 tries. And I don't have God tier crit mods. Yeah, it's hard, Slasher. That seems to be the biggest RNG with the battles. Can you land a crit or not? Unfortunately. Scribe has the biggest man crush on you? Oh, I got a man crush on Scribe because he's the man. Alright, guys. Free-to-play time. Who's ready for some free-to-play? Always fun to do some free-to-play Grand Arena. If I have a chance. Who all are we going to see at Star Wars Celebration next year in LA? I have a plan in action. Well, guys, if you aren't aware, I'm not a Star Wars actor, but Vex will be at Star Wars Celebration next year. So if you guys want to come and see me, if you guys are in the area, if you want to do a fan meetup or something like that, Vex will be at Star Wars Celebration. Hopefully some other creators go. We can hang out. I think that'd be fun. Yeah, Camp Borkin, I hear ya. If you tried to fight the Stranger with Jahani Team and TW with the Maul Focus Datacron, it's a total pain to fight. Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of more of the top-end guilds using it on offense, but I'm sure it's very tough to deal with. I think we faced it a couple of times. I don't remember what we used. I don't think a non-Spider Maul Stranger Team can handle Rey. Maul, Hatefield handles a few whirlwinds. Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. Unfortunately, this account just doesn't have it, so... Alright, free-to-play time. Gotta have some love for the free-to-play. Luke and Chewie, we're playing Hollow Chess, so them. There you go. That's awesome. I mean, Starkiller is Sam Witwer, and he mainly landed Starkiller for being a massive Star Wars nerd. Exactly. I was watching some of his voice recordings today for Maul, and the secret to Sam Witwer's voice is him eating green apples. I saw a video of him. It's on Twitter. I'm from the Star Wars page. He literally does, in the voice room, in the audio room, he eats green apples and just does, Kenobi. Oh, Tiziano, yes, I know. It closes the stream when I switch accounts. My fault. Okay, there we go. Brian, thank you for the let's do it. Appreciate it. I'm happy you're here. I have 2,000 more offense than mine. Jeez Louise, I gotta work on that. Howard Ora, yo. What is up, my man? And Seekers, welcome to the stream. Good to have you. Did I get first? Or did I forget to climb? Yeah, first on the free-to-play account every time. Love it, love it, love it. Alrighty, let's take a look. Let's see what we can do. GAC went very well today. Vex, here I thought you were Sam Witwer, man. Gotta be at Star Wars Celebration. I would imagine Sam Witwer goes. I'm sure he's gonna be there. I would love to meet him. Maybe take a picture. He's a cool guy. Anybody that's a Star Wars nerd, that he has a passion for Star Wars. Like, I do watch. I do like Sam Witwer, and I remember watching him on Star Wars Theory for an interview, and I remember watching that when I was in college, and I was so intrigued from what he had to say. Can't be at Star Wars Celebration, unfortunately. I'm a little tight on the budget currently. I live in Norway. Oh, no worries at all. I gotta visit Norway one day. MSL is just pretty. Other than that, I'm not a fan. MSL. Tannis Parker. What is MSL? Why am I not connecting the dots? Hold on. I don't know. Oh my god. Jackson. What is up, Jackson? Poor Igor. Yeah, guys, I was cooked in Orlando. If you guys aren't aware, in my one GAC video when I was in Orlando, you guys think I'm a Star Wars nerd? Jackson was my friend in the video. He's a massive Star Wars nerd, but he also is a big Marvel nerd. And he's very good at Contest of Champions. I'm talking one of the best in that game ever. He's a big Igor guy. And if you ever meet him in person, you got to be really cautious of the electric choke slam. That's his favorite move. So really proceed with caution. 2600 skill rating, so close to want to face you. Ludog, keep climbing, my man. Purple Girly is back. Love it. GAC went okay. We tested some things. Hopefully we get the win. We're going to have to see. Oh my god. Matt, we got Lang. Lang's in the chat. What is happening right now? Are you guys online? I'm going to have to hit them with the electric choke slam. Igor's dead. Oh my god. Don't know if you're familiar with Ranger from Scribe's channel, but he got a photo with Sam Witwer and has a story about him being a chill guy. Yeah, no, I know Ranger. I have to talk to him about that. I really want to meet Sam Witwer. Jackson's such a nerd. W. Jackson. Did Vex tell you he got the sniffles down there? Oh my god. My friends are trolling me right now. That's so funny. I'm dying right now. Alright, guys. We're going to keep going. We're facing Callum from Operation Fish Stick. That's an awesome guild name. You know what's so funny? People have the time to I want to make a guild in Swoga. What do we do here?
Excellent donation.
Look at that. New Dog with the first donation of the stream. Some payback for all the advice you give out. You're so nice. Nate Dog, did not have to do that. You're amazing. I really appreciate you. Thank you for the donation. Big shout out. I love Vex. Matt, you're the man. You are the man. Yeah, not to bore you guys, but I was in a, if you guys aren't familiar, I talked about it in a couple of videos. I was at a bachelor party in Orlando. It was a lot of fun. We had 6 grown men in a 2-bed hotel room. I had to share a couch with someone that was deathly ill. I'm talking like coughing up a storm, like real bad. I'm lucky I did not catch whatever he had, so I'm very blessed. But we made it out alive. Wait, I didn't even look at his roster. I'm so distracted right now. Let's look at his 10.5. A lot bigger than me. 10.5. He has Bane. He's got Balin. Is he a Datacron guy? He's a minor Datacron guy. So, here's the everything about my free-to-play account is always about this. Can my Lord Vader actually hold against all of his roster? I do not know. We're going to have to see. So, everything is weak sauce besides Lord Vader. Like, I have freaking Ewoks on defense, level 1. Nothing's going to work. Did I buy the Ren helmet? I didn't buy it when I was in Disney. What I'm going to do is when I get you know, time, and I have time, I want to get the red mask and the stranger mask. We're going to do a cosplay for one of them once we get to 10k subs. We just got to get there. Alright, Rey, Padme, Tarkin. He's like the one GL I'm always the most scared of. But I'm feeling a lot better because there's no Chrysanthemum and I have Wampacron. So I might have a try. So Wampa, Master Mace, and Gas. This is going to be tough for my account. We're going to have to see. I had a lot of fun, Purple Girlie. It was fun. We got on all the new roller coasters and stuff. And it was good to hang out with my friends. When are we going to get a Vex and Scribe OnlyFans collab? Whenever Scribe's ready. He could be like he's like the Johnny Sins of Swoga. If you guys don't know who Johnny Sins is, do not look him up. Because you're going to see some explicit stuff. But he's like the king of the baldies. Alright, let's see if Wampa can cook in his main purpose. 3v3 against Jabba. The Kron they're rocking is not the best. They do have high crit damage, so that's a little scary. I'd pay billion credits to see Vex massage Scribe's skull. Well, I'd need Scribe's consent if that were to happen. I don't know. I don't think he would deny it, but Wampa Mace, are you sure? I don't have a counter for this guy. Doesn't the guard apply capture to the weakest unit? Yeah, I think it would have a hard time. Yeah, I don't know who Johnny is. My friends told me not to look him up, so won't. Definitely do not look up Johnny Sins. Nothing against him, but you're going to see things you shouldn't see. Okay, guys. Wampa time. Wampa Focus Datacron. Jabba. Send it. Locked in. This will be the first time I get this to work on this account, if it works. And I think it's going to work. Why Chrysanthemum's not on this team, I could not tell you why. Come play Rivals soon? I'm down. I just have to do a recording of my Datacron video. And then I go into work a little bit later tomorrow, so I could probably play a little Rivals. Oh, wait, I meant to do the other ability. Ooh. Ugh. Can I get a counterattack? Why are you not counterattacking? Do I just basic the crap out of him? I'm thinking about just basicking him. Okay, I was gonna say, what are we doing here? It worked. Good stuff. Okay, Wampa Solo. Success. Free-to-play account. That's the one GL I was scared of. Rey. Rey's a different animal. I might have to do Balin. Obviously, Balin's nice for JMK. But do I really have another option? I don't think Great Mothers can win. But again, I've never tried it. I wish I had Star Killer on this account. Alright, no one's tried Great Mothers. I'm gonna have to try Balin. Can I ask how old you were when you started playing Swoga? If you aren't comfortable answering, I completely understand. Sorry for that. No. That's not rude at all. If Swoga's been out for 10 years, I started playing when I was 20. 2021. Great Mother should work. I made it work even with Ben? Really? Balin or Gas? Could Gas work with your Datacron account, like on this account? I could. I'm worried about Jedi training Rey a little. And I don't have Spirit up on this account either. Here's the... Like, these are my Night Sisters, and I kind of want to see if I could split these two to make a separate team, but I don't know if that's a good idea. I think Gas is risky. I think Balin is safe. But I gotta figure that out. Malik solo here. This requires a strong team too. So I might have to do Great Mothers here, because I don't have a lot of options for this. I think I gotta bite the bullet. There could be absolute bad stuff in the back, but I don't know. I got the OP Night Trooper Cron, not on this account, unfortunately. I thought you had Italian genes. Why do you keep so much hair at that advanced age? Guys, fruits and berries. Balin all the way? Nice. I think I was 12 or 13 when I started a few years ago. Wow, that's crazy. It's nice to see someone, you know, still like Star Wars at that age, you know, like a mobile game. You don't really see that often. Mobile games are fun. Yeah, without spirit, yeah. All right. We're going to do it. I'm fortunate enough to have Balin on this account, and I have his Focus Datacron maxed out, so it might be a little overkill. But let's see how he does in the early game. This should be an absolute cakewalk. There's no Ben. The thing is can we survive a whirlwind? Okay. Is she going to kill Balin with a whirlwind? Okay, we survive. That's great. Alright, we win. Alright, very good. I'm able to take out Rey. And when I get Star Killer, I'll have another option too. Gas is high risk, high reward, 100%. No jail in the back, pray. I hope. We'll see. Yeah, well, I'm about to be 18. Quite scared. Any advice? Adulting sounds scary. My best advice for you would be to set a goal for yourself. Stay dedicated to that goal. Be active. You know, keep yourself busy. Try not to be on social media too much. That's the best advice I can get, is set a goal for yourself or in life. Try to work your way towards that goal. It keeps you motivated, and hang out with good friends. Hang out with good people. That's the best thing I can advise you guys. For me, I like setting goals for myself. It keeps me busy and gives me something to look forward to and work towards. Like, I want to have a very successful YouTube channel. That's something I've always wanted to do since I was younger. Ever since I was, I've always been into gaming. Ever since I was a kid, I wanted to do streaming stuff when I was like middle school, high school. I was like, that'd be so much fun, but it's never going to happen kind of thing. And I just decided a couple of years ago, I was like, you know what? There's no better way to find out than just to do it. So sometimes if you're doubting yourself, if you're worried about if something's going to work or not going to work, just do it. All right, let's see. Anytime, Purple Girly. I should probably just go for General Kenobi first, because they're going to keep healing. Because she can recover protection. I probably should have picked a Datacron. I don't know why I didn't. Alright, we're just going to have to send it twice on him. Trying to see if she doesn't heal him. Do that. That sucks. Let's see if I can get that a little lower. I guess Shock T causes some annoyance. I'll line it up eventually. I have time. I'm not worried yet. It's a lot of foresight. Yikes. Alright, it's not as bad. Okay, there we go. Now I think I throw it on full auto. There we go. Yeah, I only have YouTube. Social media is really toxic. Good advice. Yeah, it kind of just creates unrealistic expectations for everyone, and you shouldn't let it get to you, you know? There are fun things about social media, and there's also dangerous things about it. So, you gotta kind of outweigh your options. All jokes aside, if you want advice in life, you need to learn to be comfortable in uncomfortable situations. Honestly, that is quote of the day, Athro. That's 100% accurate. Get used to being uncomfortable. 100%. So I had to go against the Geo team. The only reason I beat them, OG Honda, was so grateful for him. He's one of the characters I like and hate because leaving battles but being good at it too. Yeah, he's got like pros and cons to his kit. They do that on purpose because he's so strong, but they give him a little bit of weakness at the same time. And Mikey Mike, have a great night. That carne asada sounds delicious. I hope you enjoy. Thank you for tuning in. I like your channel. Creates unrealistic expectations for Swoga's skill of X. Wow. Now you guys can get there. You can learn. We learn from each other. I've always said that about this channel is that I feel like I teach you guys, but you guys also teach me. It's a mutual benefit for both. So I get awesome comments, awesome feedback. So this is a mutual benefit. I'm happy to help you guys, and I'm happy for you guys to help me. I'm gonna have to go a little bit more expensive, I think. Actually, this should be fine. Yeah, Great Mothers against Tarkin. I think I might lose Spirit right away, but it's fine. Let's get that Frenzy going. She's not doing too bad for Gear 12. That 22k for Gear 12, she's actually been surprising me more lately. Close. Okay, that's gonna be a lot of defense. Let's remove those buffs. He's gonna get advantage, I think. Hey, we're alive. We do have Order 66. There we go. Get rid of Tarkin next. This is a big counter. That's going to be Turn Meter and Defense Pen. Stun. Very cool. Kind of my mentality. Like, obviously, I feel like this is overkill, but they have an Omicron, so I have to be... Tarkin early game is still tough to deal with, but we're doing it. Wow, you guys are doing me clean today. I'm slaying it. You guys are awesome. What's your favorite non-GL, non-conquest character? Honestly, I think Great Mothers. I think they're so cool. They're so good. Darth Vader Duel's End is getting up there, but Great Mothers are just a next level team that have gotten me out of so many pinches. They're the single reason why I made it into the top 25 in Galaxy of Heroes, because I was using her to defeat Galactic Legend of Ahsoka Tano with Ezra, and no one was picking it up yet. I think they had a lot of success for me climbing into that, and it's a lot because of other players helping me too. Players like Livid and stuff like that. Look at this, no GL back wall. You guys were right. I can't show it, but this is a Radis or a Resistance team. All right. I think this is still like a tough team to deal with, but I think I have enough to get through. As a young adult turning 22 this month, nice. I can just say life almost never moves the way you want to. And I speak of personal experience when I say that, but having a good support system, family and friends can help lift the burden. Absolutely. Life is always going to be like this. Always. If life was like this, it'd be extremely boring. You don't ever want life to be like this. A straight line. There's no fun to that. It's the moments like this that make this feel so much better. And the moments that you're down or turn you into who you are. It makes you the person you are. So don't want to live like this. You want to live like this. That's going to help make your life interesting. You learn from your mistakes. You learn from the hard moments. It makes the best moments better. So if you're going through hard times, just know you're in a normal spot in life and everyone goes through it and it's always going to go back up. For anyone that's having a hard time. Alright, this will not be easy. I have a lot to get through still. I used Wampacron already. Dealing with General Skywalker is tough. Yeah, Tiziano, I hear you. Keep your head up if you're ever feeling in a rough spot. Imperial. Okay, this is what we're going to do. We're going to use Enoch with Imperial Remnant. That's a great idea. We're going to go with here. I tend to agree. I built Great Mothers early. Yeah, they're a great team. Great team. Jar Jar for the meme, for his cool mechanics with the shield. Yeah, Jar Jar's pretty good. By the way, for those unaware on how dedicated Vex is, I can count on one hand how many days he's missed a daily on the free-to-play. He's active in every TW raid and name it. Yeah, guys, I'm treating that account like I'm an everyday player that I care. I treat my free-to-play account just as hard as my main account. When I go into work, I think the first account I log into is my free-to-play account because I want to make sure I get that done and I give them as much effort as it deserves. So I'm very happy to be in the guild that I'm in. I'm happy they accepted me at the GP that I was, and now I'm actually able to contribute a lot more, so I'm very happy with Jeddo's Vengeance. We have Solar Power Tree coming from a 40-year-old. Try to make it work on your own. Don't be afraid to ask for help when you really need it. Yeah, again, really good advice. It's okay to get help or need help. It's no one's going to be perfect in every situation. Like, there are some people that I know that refuse to get help because they feel like it makes them weak, and it's not weakness. Like, we're mankind. We're here to help each other. That's the whole point, is to work together. So again, really good advice. Good thing is we get crit avoid on the level 6 here, by the way. For some Swoga talk, obviously. The buffs we're giving them are giving them... Oh, that could have been bad. I was not thinking about that with Enoch. I don't want him to take another... Can we do enough damage? Okay, thank you. Come on, we gotta do a lot more. Okay, there we go. Alright, we lost Enoch, but we care about the win more. That was tough. We were close. We were really close. Thanks, Vex. I needed to hear that. I'm actually didn't reveal, but I lost my cat 14 weeks ago. Don't usually reveal stuff, so thanks, man. I need those words. Hey, that's not an easy time. I've had family pets that have passed. It's just like losing a person, so it's not easy. I understand what you're going through, but I know it'll get better. Keep your head up. This team stinks? Jackson, come on, man. I can't play Igor every match. Igor stinks. Right, I gotta clean this up with something that's not too expensive because I need it for the other teams, unfortunately. I don't know if you consider this expensive, but he has literally 0 mods or anything, so this could be another fail. But let's see if, like, bare minimum... Lightspeed token, gear 12, Stormtrooper Luke can do against the gas cleanup. Obviously not looking too hot at the moment. This could be because of Relic Delta. Uh-oh. Okay, that's Relic Delta, unfortunately. A solo gas is really tough for early game. To add to it, don't blame yourself if something outside of your control. If something happens outside of your control. Absolutely. Absolutely. Alright. I'll come back to gas. I gotta make sure I don't mess that up. My donation, Thrawn on Jedi Knight Revan? Or Thrawn or Jedi Knight Revan, yeah. I think you're right there. What was I gonna say? 1, 2, 3. We'll see. My donation was for Swoga advice, but now I feel like I should have donated for more life advice. Hey, you don't have to donate for life advice. You're doing great. Appreciate your donation as always. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This isn't going the way I thought. That's what I wanted. Uh-oh. Thank God. Thank God that worked. Revan still coming in clutch. Accidentally started a chain of life advice. Yellow Rock on the wisdom. You did. You did start a chain, but hey, it's good talk. Unveiling truth. Best advice I would give a person is to care for everyone without caring what they think. It simply simplifies life in general. You guys are hitting with the really good quotes. No joke. You guys are all correct. Alright, Mace Windu, no Omicron. Gotta think about that. Might have to try gas. This also requires a tough team. This requires a tough team. I'm gonna hide my webcam for a second. Resistance, double Omicron. That's tough. This could be a Vader solo. So let's go ahead and let Vader do his thing against Geos. I don't know how fast they are. Oh, they're not fast at all. So we'll let Vader do this. Throwing it. This team stinks, not you. Usually Revan solo. You're Revan solo for the win. Okay. Oh, wow. We had enough debuffs. Cool beans. There we go. We are doing it. This one's tricky. I think I used General Skywalker up top. Tarkin clones here. I think that's got to be the move. I might have to do this. This seems better. My favorite quest is from Harry Potter, from Albus. Specifically, he said, happiness can be founders even in the darkest of times if only one remembers to turn on the lights. That's Harry Potter Chambers. No, is that Prisoner of Azkaban? That sounds a lot like Prisoner of Azkaban. I could be wrong about that. I'm a big Harry Potter guy. That cull would have failed pre-Relic Delta. I think you're right. Alright, what am I doing here? She's gonna cleanse the stuns anyway. Alright, let's see. They're gonna go a little bit here. Order 66 is my friend. Uh-oh. It's the savior mechanic. Kill him. There we go. Tarkin clones. Very nice. Dealing with the double Omicron. Now, General Skywalker. I could probably use bounty hunters here. I could use bounty hunters here. Hold on a minute. I can use my brand new Mando. But I don't have Grief up. I don't know if that's going to be a problem. I could use Fennec for the multi-hits. And I could even use... Okay, look at this. I could use her for a Focus Datacron. Let me try bounty hunters against Radis. All Lightspeed tokens. I mean, yeah, he's important though. He might be dead. I don't have mods. Oh god. Well, having mods on the character is nice, and not having a 9 Relic Delta spread would be nice as well. That's not gonna work. Azkaban, one of the first Hogwarts scenes. Yep. Yep. Your keyboard was being high on drugs? Oh, wow. Alright, plan B. Getting a little bit later for the stream, more than I thought, so I'm gonna move a little bit faster. We're having a lot of fun with the life talks. But Vex has got to move a little bit quicker. I'm gonna go with Turn Meter, try to kill Mace. I know they have Foresight, I gotta get rid of it. Wow, I outspeed, I have Turn Meter, that's why. Well, there's the doubt. I'm blinded. Good thing I brought Arc Trooper to try to deal with some of these buffs. Alright. This could go bad. He actually didn't do a lot there. I'm doing a lot more. Oh, they do no damage. Alright, this looks like to be a good call. Alright, General Skywalker doing it. Yeah, anytime. I'm always happy to help. Rusty Garden Chair. Great player. Gonna have to catch the VOD later. Good match today, but more importantly, how are you, Vex? I am doing very good. Very good. It's been an awesome stream. I had a tough opponent on my main account. I changed up, or my second main account. Had to change up my strategy a little bit. I'm not going to spoil anything for you, but it was a fun round. It was a fun round. Got my Datacron recording after this, and then my main account GAC I'm doing in the morning. But overall, very happy that you're here, Rusty. Alright, let me see. Should have done this to start, maybe. This might be the better call. They do have the Omicron. That could be a problem. I should have just done this. I think. Don't know yet. I wish I got defense down there on him. He's tanky. Very tanky at Relic 9. I do not want him to get to 100. That's true damage. That's a crit. There we go. Hold on. Telling you. Very good early game investment. I should have started with that. I'm gonna get the full clear. I think. Actually, hold on. I hope this is actually smart. Where's Mara Jade? I'm gonna do it. I don't have Darth Vader, but I think I can maybe control them. Oh, wow. I did not expect that. Relic Delta Thrawn? That's all tokens, guys. That's mostly tokens. And Thrawn I needed for Balin, so I was able to get through all the character battles. So I might not win on efficiency, but oh, we're... Ooh, hoo, hoo. I don't think I'm going to be able to get through this. This is another animal. This one's tough. This one's tough. I think what I'm gonna do is this. And then save Negotiator for the other fleet. And hopefully it's not B-Wing. With all those 4 reinforcements, I'm praying, but I don't know. I don't know. Empire kind of counters Rebels, but it's B-Wing. It's not B-Wing. They messed it up. And I didn't get any evasion. So, this is going to be a ride. Okay, burning is my friend. It's going to carry this battle. To B-Wing? This is where the problem starts. Yeah. So, now they're gonna come back. I just simply don't have enough to compete against this. I think he's gonna go down to dots. It's a lot of dots. Where are those coming from? Can I get rid of one ship? Alright, that's nice. Not that it's gonna matter. They have 4 and Ebon Hawk. My only shot is Lord Vader. Of course they have Ebon Hawk. Watch, Houndstooth is going to carry. That'd be funny if Houndstooth carried this. I can't imagine Houndstooth does carry this, but don't want to get counterattacked. What is this evasion? I think Houndstooth is kind of tanking. Want target lock. Alright, this is where it can get a little scary. Let's see if they have enough to get through me. Oh, I think they do. Okay. They have so many ships. Yeah, that guy. Oh, wow. We did better than I thought. Better than I thought. Bosk best tank early game? It is, for sure. Did I try Stranger vs. Ray yet? Did it today proper after messing up last time. Felt much smoother this time. I'm going to try it tomorrow morning. I'm going to try it. Do you try to do this? Do you do the stun on Ezra in the beginning or Ben? Kind of curious. Go here. I'm going to try and not be greedy, but I'm going to try to see if I can make a secondary Galactic Republic fleet. This seems kind of counter Galactic Republic, so don't want to be too greedy. Swoga gameplay, what is up? I am doing great. I'm happy you're here. It's like that's a problem. I don't want to waste that. I don't know if that's stupid, but what can I do? It's not too many buffs, it's only 2. Let me try for a second. Not what I was going for. Is it Interceptor? Alright, it's not. There we go. Oh, I made this work. Didn't even need snips. I think I played this correct. Might be able to get the full clear. As long as you fracture Ezra? Okay. That makes sense. Have 0 issues with Stranger vs. any Ray lineup? Hopefully it works for me tomorrow. And then... I hope this works. Happy to catch you live. I appreciate you, Swoga gameplay, as always. Only problem I have with Stranger vs. Ray is the amount of damage they do. Possibly... oh, boy. Alright, let's go here. Not sure how it works. The initial stun seems to be resistible. And it stuns the weakest, too, which can't be resisted. It does not say the weakest enemy, so if you target Ben, it stuns him. Gotcha. No defense down. Can I get a big hit here? There we go. Hold on. Uh-oh. Ebon Hawk, right? To steal everything? Yeah. Yeah.
I want you to join me.
Rowdy being a Twitch Prime member for 3 months. Thank you so much for your support. I hope we could face one day, Rowdy. I really appreciate it. You guys have been very generous with me on Twitch, honestly. Like, I haven't been doing it for crazy long, but I'm happy I did it. Wow, we might be able to get through this against a 10.6. If Lord Vader can hold, he might be able to do this. So starting with Ezra seems to be chance of stunning both. Maybe they're wrong, though. Yeah, I'm going to test it tomorrow, and we're going to see. 2 relics and 39 piston shards away from profundity to unlock free-to-play. Hopefully I get those before the event returns. You're doing crazy things in your free-to-play account. I'm not going to lie. It's impressive. Full clear, people. Full clear nights. That's going to be amazing if my opponent can actually get the W. Or if I get the W against my opponent is what I mean. Very happy. Finally caught you live. Looking forward to your Conquest videos. Apparently forgot that I have Star Killer. Got him a month ago. Oh, nice. Yeah, Kevin Thomas. The Conquest videos are coming. That's the next project I'm working on. Very soon. Relic 2 looking up. Rusty, that makes sense. Yeah, about the whirlwind tankiness. Absolutely. Problem with stunning Ezra, a stranger won't assist him in gaining alert. Ah, that's a good point, Athro. That's a very good point. You're not wrong there. Alright, guys. Let's see who's online. Because I went a little longer than I thought I was, but I had a lot of fun today. I just want to make sure I have enough time to do this Datacron video. Let's see. Who's online right now? No one is online for Swoga on YouTube. That's crazy. I think Zerat's going to be coming on soon. So, I'm not sure where to send you guys. Let's see if there's anyone on Twitch. There's... Oh, RSG is on Twitch. So, we're going to send you over to RSG. But, alright, guys. Thank you guys again for tuning in tonight. I had a blast. Really fun stream. Had a really good talk today about Swoga and real life. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the content. You guys are amazing. Appreciate all the Knights of X. So, thank you all to channel members, all the new subscribers, the new followers, the new donators, anyone that comments, subscribes, all of you guys, likes the video, likes the streams. You guys are amazing. I hope you guys have a great rest of your night. I'll catch you guys tomorrow for another video, a Datacron video, GAC main account video, and then the Conquest guide with the graphics, all the fun stuff. So, may the Force be with you all, and I'll catch you guys very soon. Peace out and have a good night.